Hey everyone! Welcome back! I am back today with more RWBY. You guys, I am very excited to watch more of this very fun show. If you're joining me early today, you already know what it means. It means you are one of my awesome patrons. Thank you so much, and as always, I'm sending you up those big old hugs right through that screen. And if not, still thank you for joining me today. I'm glad you're here. I do hope you'll consider supporting me that way. The link to my Patreon is going to be in the description down below. So I am really enjoying where we're going with things on RWBY. We've had, like, ever since they met, this just not mixing well of RWBY and Weiss, and I knew it was going to get better, but I really like the way in which they started to kind of mend the fences between the two of them, because we saw Weiss having this really hard time with RWBY's style, and RWBY just not kind of being like, what did I do, you know, and that just resulting in more conflict between the two of them. And ultimately, we get some really good moments between Ozpin and RWBY kind of talking about, like, what it means to be a leader and, you know, is she cut out to be a leader? And at the same time, we have this conversation between the professor we saw throughout the last few episodes and Weiss about, you know, why Weiss wasn't chosen as the leader. So kind of these, like, opposing conversations going on presumably at the same time, and basically I think what it comes down to is they're both highly skilled and they both have a lot of potential. It's all kind of how you use it. And Weiss was kind of told, like, she's kind of been in her attitude, you know, not reaching her full potential because of her attitude. And I love the way that at the end of the episode, she really very surprisingly humbles herself and goes to RWBY and tells her, you know, she will be a good teammate. That's her mission now, is to, like, be the best teammate she can be. And I feel like now that she's accepted that, like, we probably will see a lot of greatness from her. So I knew when they introduced her, she was going to be one of those characters that, you know, she seems kind of mean and antagonistic to our main character. And I'm like, I have seen enough anime and enough shows and movies to know she's probably going to end up being, like, one of the most likable characters. So I don't know if she'll be, like, the most likable character. I don't know. I don't know far ahead enough about the show. In fact, I don't know anything ahead of this about the show. But I just kind of got that feeling that, you know, she's gonna bring a lot to the table and end up being, like, one of those really awesome characters. So I like it. We're all set up with our crews now. We got our teams going. We got our redhead guy kind of, like, behind the scenes making trouble doing something. We don't know what he's up to yet, but he's up to something bad. I think we can all agree. And we've got kind of our school life set up. We saw the girls decorating and everything last time, which was very fun and cute. Oh my God. Like, the cuteness just overwhelms and floods my heart with joy. And it really, getting to know all the characters makes all of the world building that much more rewarding. So I feel like they're doing a really good job with everything so far. The animation, you can tell, is not, like, from a studio, but boy, does it look great when it has to. Like, surprisingly so. So yeah, guys, I'm having a blast with this show. Cannot wait to see more. What do you say we jump in and watch episodes 11 and 12 today? Let's go. Is this like training?
Lose. Over my dead.
Oh, yeah, don't. Oh!
That's enough.
Okay, training. So he's from the other team?
As you can see, please try to refer to your scroll during combat. Gauging your aura will help you decide when it is appropriate to attack or when it is better to move to a more defensive strategy.
Okay.
We wouldn't want you to be gobbled up by a beowulf, now would we?
Speak for yourself.
What's his problem?
The Vital Festival it won't be long before students from the other kingdoms start arriving in Vale, so keep practicing. Those who choose to compete in the combat tournament will be representing.
Oh, poor Jean. Oh,
So,
he'll get there.
there we were, in the middle of the night.
It was day.
We were surrounded by Earth's side,
There were beowulfs. 2 of them.
but they were no match.
Jean,
What is
been
it?
picking on you since the first week of school.
Okay.
Pardon Winchester? Ah, he just named one time he's bullied me. Come on!
Oh. Rip. Okay. It's like that.
Each of you will be assigned one rocket-propelled locker to store your weapons and extra armor.
Uh-oh.
Additionally, your locker can be sent to a custom location based on a 6-digit code.
What?
That's dangerous. That's terrible.
I didn't land far.
Oh! He'll break his legs!
It's fine. Besides, it's not like he's only a jerk to me.
I believe she'd do it too.
Ow, that hurts!
Stop pulling on her. Oh my God, no.
What a
He needs to be taken down. Stop pulling on her bunny ears. What a jerk. Oh, he's going down. He's going down. You do not pull on the bunny girl's ears. No, 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 no. Before we jump into the next one, I just want to say I really appreciate how, while furthering along the main plot of like, this is what we're going to do with the school, and this is the school function, and this is kind of what's going on in the world, they're really exploring some stuff here. Friendship, leadership, bullying. Watching John get bullied was awful. And I do really feel bad about the way he's kind of trying to like bury it down, like, no, they're just having fun with me, and that was bad. But watching that guy pull on the girl's bunny ears, I'm sure she's not an actual bunny. I think, were they referring to the name of, I think they said like a name in there that I don't know if they were referring to her. But I mean, they look like bunny ears, essentially. And he was pulling on them. She was like, no, stop. And wow, do our kids have more restraint than me? Because like, if I was a super athletic, like, fighting girl with like weapons, I would be over there like making sure that guy never touched any bunny girls ever again. But then again, it's not good to go and start fights. So there's other ways to handle it. That sounds shady when I say that. That's not what I meant. What I meant was like, there's other ways to handle your problems. I don't mean like, there's other ways. Although Nora was ready to go in. Nora was all set to break his legs. She was, and I would believe she would do it too. Honestly, she seems like she would, yeah. She needs very little motivation to carry out a plan like that. I love her. Her recurring dream. I think she's going to be one of my favorites. But yeah, what is that guy's problem? And can somebody put an end to it, please? Because no, I will not stand for it. So, okay, all that being said, you have my stance now on how I feel about bullying, particularly that of bunny girls. Let's go into the next episode.
Yes, prior to the Faunus Rights Revolution, more popularly known as the Faunus War, humankind was quite adamant about centralizing Faunus population in menagerie. Now,
Okay.
this must feel like ancient history. Now, have any among you been subjugated or discriminated because of your Faunus heritage?
That's what they were saying. Faunus? Is that what they said?
Dreadful, simply dreadful. Remember, students, it is precise.
He's well caffeinated.
Who can tell me the advantage the Faunus had over General Lagoon's forces?
Hey,
Mr. R, finally contributing to class. This is excellent. What is the answer?
the advantage the Faunus had over that guy's stuff
Vision?
Binoculars.
Binoculars? No. Oh. Oh, shut up.
Colin, perhaps you would care to share your thoughts on the subject.
Get your...
Well, I know it's a lot easier to train an animal than a soldier.
You're not the most open-minded of individuals, are you, Cardin?
What? You got a problem?
No, I have the answer. It's night vision. Many faunus are known to have nearly perfect sight in the dark.
Good to know.
General Legume was inexperienced and made the mistake of trying to ambush the faunus in their sleep. If he'd paid attention in class, he wouldn't have been remembered as such a failure.
Mr. Winchester, please take your seat. You and history is important, gentlemen. If you can't learn from it, you're destined to repeat it.
Right.
Pages 51 to 91. I want an essay on my desk by next class. Now.
I feel like John's not doing well. Like, he's kind of not himself. I don't know what this guy's... Oh, that's it. She's going in. Oh, no, she's not. She's going to pick him up.
You know,
I thought she was going in.
He'll break his legs. Here, come with me.
Aw, she cares so much about him. I love it.
Kira, I know I'm going through a hard time right now, but I'm not that depressed. I can always be a farmer or something.
Oh! Get away from the ledge!
Why I brought you up here. We can train up here after class where no one can bother us.
You think I need help?
No. No,
You
that's
yeah.
not what I meant.
You do,
I
though.
just said it.
You made it to Beacon. That
Right.
speaks volumes of what you're capable of.
Right.
You're wrong.
What?
I don't belong here.
That's
What?
a terrible thing to say. Of course you do.
What is...
No, I don't.
What is the story? What is the story?
Wasn't really accepted into Beacon.
What?
What do you mean?
I mean, I didn't go to combat school. I didn't pass any tests. I didn't earn my spot at this academy. I lied. I got my hands on some fake transcripts, and I lied.
What? But why?
Because this is what I've always wanted to be.
Oh,
My father, my grandfather, and his father before him were all... I was just never good enough.
Then
John.
let me help you.
I don't want help. I don't want to be the damsel in distress. I want to be the hero.
John,
Everyone
I'm
needs help.
tired of being the lovable idiot stuck in the tree while his friends fight for their lives. Don't you understand? If I can't do this on my own, then what good am I?
That's not how it works. Oh, don't.
Just leave me alone.
No.
if that's what you think is best.
Everybody, it doesn't matter how strong you are. Everyone needs help from time to time. Everyone needs friends.
Oh, Jean.
Cardin,
I couldn't help but overhear you two from my...
Oh, son of a gun.
Beacon, huh? I gotta... Come on. I'd never ratted a friend like that.
a friend?
Of course. We're friends now.
Someone push him off the ledge.
And the way
I'm sorry, but someone push him off the
There for
ledge.
me when I need you, we'll be friends for a long time. That being said, I really don't have time to do those extra readings Dr. RWBY gave us today.
There we go.
You could take care of that for me, buddy?
He needs to go. That kid needs to go. Wow. I gotta say, was expecting kind of an after-school special about bullying. Was not expecting the revelation we got about John. I was kind of wondering, like, he's like a secret powerhouse, right? Because he had all this stuff going on to get him into this school, right? And now we learn, no, he did not. But he just felt compelled, like that was his lineage, you know? And wow. Oh, that would be very, 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 very bad if anyone found out. Because, you know, like, this school does not seem like super, they seem very strict, you know? Like, obviously, in any school, that would be a very bad thing. It would probably be, like, get you kicked out. But in this school in particular, like, the headmaster and the woman who we saw from the first episode, and she's been, like, She was almost kind of like the vice principal, but I don't think that's what she is. Yeah, they don't seem like they'd take too kindly to that. They wouldn't be like, well, but now that he's here, no, he'd be out. Oh, no. I gotta say, though, pushing away someone who cares about you so much is not the way to handle that. I get why he's upset. I get why he's frustrated and wants to lash out, but everyone needs help from time to time. He definitely needs a little bit more, I think. Also, like, the bully guy wants him to do his homework. Have you noticed that he's a terrible student? Why would you want him to do your homework? I guess he just doesn't want to do it and doesn't care. I know the bully probably has, like, a story. But boy, just watching him, just be such a jerk. I feel like they're building me up for that tragic backstory, you know? It's like they're goading me. They want me to say things like push him off the ledge, and then they're going to be like, oh, did you know, like, his whole family died and stuff? And I'm going to be like, no, don't do that. Just let me dislike him. Just let me have this one. They're not. I have a feeling they're not going to. We'll probably get some kind of backstory on him at some point, or we won't, and he'll just be a big a-hole for the whole series. I have no idea. Yeah. In addition to our revelation about John, in addition to just more of the bullying stuff, we also got a big slice of info about, I believe they called them faunus. I don't know if I'm saying that correctly. If I'm saying it incorrectly, don't worry. I'll probably figure it out before this goes up because I usually have to go get the episode title to paste into my all my files and everything. And I'm sure it'll be spelled out there like in the description. But yes, so the girl who had the ears that kind of look like bunny ears, I guess that is a species, a race of people with whom there was a war. And it sounds like the war wasn't like that long ago. Like the professor was saying, they did a really good job of expositioning that. Because it was long enough ago that to these kids it would be history, but recent enough that the effects are still being seen, which kind of sounds familiar if I'm being honest. I think there's definitely some real world similarities there. So that what we saw of, you know, what the bully was doing in the prior episode, it was a form of discrimination as well. That was a act of maybe not just bullying, but perhaps something more. I mean, it does seem like he bullies everyone, but the reason for which he was bullying, focusing right on the ears, oh, no, I don't. And in class, he sounded like he was kind of making some bigoted comments as well. Again, is there a story there? Does he have some kind of bitterness? Is he really just like an inexplicable a-hole? He may very well be. Or is there something more there? And we're going to learn why he's such an a-hole. Not excusing the a-holishness, of course, but giving insight into it, perhaps. Interesting. Oh, that poor girl, though. They also brought up White Fang again. So I feel like that's going to be a thing. So does that have something to do with, I'm guessing that has something to do, they made them sound like kind of a group that had once been peaceful that now had taken on like some other less peaceful means. I think like way back in the first or second episode, they said something about them on the news. So does that have something to do with the war? And I'm not sure I'm not sure who is in charge of that. Is it the faunus or the non-faunus? I'm guessing just like human. I don't know. I do not know, but boy, are they dropping some breadcrumbs for me, and I like it. Very cool, guys. Addressing some big topics here. Definitely, we have come a far way from just, haha, vomit boy. Oh, we're getting into some stuff now. Okay, I like it. This is going to be really good, guys. I'm looking forward to seeing what's going to happen. So, big revelations. Big stuff. Had a blast with these 2 episodes. I cannot wait to see what is going to happen next. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed watching along with me. Please be sure to join me next time, and we will watch it together. Bye for now, guys.